Did anyone else just see Daryl run past carrying a bunch of spray paint cans? I thought we were scheduled to be painting the skid plate today. Oh no. Now I'm concerned. Is he out here tagging frontiers again? Daryl, what exactly are you trying to do?
Hey guys, last time I changed my oil, I looked at my skid plate. It survived the winter just fine, but it needs to be painted. I'm being a little bit anal about this. How many people are going to crawl underneath my truck and look at my skid plate? But today I'm going to pull the skid plate off and I'm going to start repainting it. I'm going to show you how I did it, and hopefully we can all learn something together, because I've never repainted a skid plate before. So before we get started, I'm going to get my tools together. I'm going to use my Chemo 90 degree battery powered socket wrench, and I also need to use a 12 and a 13 millimeter socket. The 12 millimeter fits all my bolts underneath here. Okay, for all these, I'm going to take these off, and let me get my wrench set up here. I break it. Now we're loose enough. Here is one of the bolts that I took out. You can see how it's all rusted. It's just mild steel. But it's a flange bolt, okay? In other words, it's got the washer built into it. And on the plate, these go up there and you slide that over there like that, and it holds the skid plate in place until you move it over, and then it just drops down, and then all you have to do is just take these out. Oh yeah, my intention, this is a gray right now. Yeah, it looks fine and all that stuff, but what I'm going to do, and it's a powder coat, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put a primer on it. I am then going to spray it in a gloss white enamel, and then I'll sit there and put a gloss clear coat over the top of it. So I put the skid plate up on a couple of sawhorses that I've had for a zillion years. Here's a view of the skid plate as it is right now. There's your front holes. Here's the ones on the sides. There's the release holes. Okay. Hey, I'm about to use some Gunk engine degreaser. I spray the skid plate with it. A lot of that seems to be greasy type oil that's on there. I'm going to spray it, scrub it a little bit, and then I'm going to use the pressure washer and see how clean I can get it before we even start prepping this thing. It was the right move to spray this down because I'm breaking loose a lot of greasy oil on this thing. Before I actually rinse it, I got some Dawn Ultra, which removes grease on contact. Worked really good when I did my driveway a couple years ago, and my driveway needs to be redone this year probably, but it worked out really well. So I'm going to hit this thing up real quick with some of this, and we'll see what happens. That looks pretty good. Now I need to go over it again, and I'm going to change sponges out because I don't want a greasy sponge running over it. Using the Dawn again. Yeah, I'm sure a zillion people out there will say use something else too, but this happens to be what I'm using. Okay guys, just giving it a once over after rinsing it, and we'll see better when it dries, but again, yeah, those are just surface scratches on the paint. This thing looks like brand new. Okay, we enter the sanding phase of this. And let me tear off a piece of this. This is some 60 grit that I'm going to use. Because this is actually kind of tough, this coating here. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, I scratched it up pretty good with that 60 grit sandpaper. Looking good. I'm going to wipe it down with some alcohol at this point. So here's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use Rust-Oleum Automotive Primer. I'm going to use Rust-Oleum Automotive Enamel in a gloss white. And I'm going to use Rust-Oleum Automotive Enamel in a gloss clear to go over this. Okay, I just got done with my third coat on it. I went this way initially, then I went this way the second pass, and then I went this way the third time. And right now it's drying, but when it dried after the second coat, it was actually looking pretty darn good. Okay, I'm going to start spraying it in gloss white. And I'm going to go this way at first. Oops. Okay guys, this should be the last coat. So there's the bolts I took out of it. They all look like they're all the same size. At this point, I'm going to let the skid plate dry and I'm going to go see about finding some of these. I went to the local Ace Hardware and they didn't have stainless steel and they didn't have the bigger flange nuts, but I decided I should get some of these. They look like they're powder coated or some type of coating on them, and replace the originals. Came out just fine. Just fine. It's going to look good underneath the truck. If you got any comments on this, please leave it in the comments section and share it with everybody. And any criticism, share it with me. I mean, this is my first time doing this. So until next time.
If you enjoyed hanging out with us and riding shotgun in the taco truck, go ahead and smash that like button and share this video with your friends or even your own everyday Tacoma guy or girl. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe because one day Daryl and I might actually start selling tacos out of the back of this thing. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. We really do love this community. Love you guys. Until next time, this is Cody.